All right, welcome back to the channel. So Rolly Romero tries to sucker Gervonta Davis and tells him, come walk straight forward to me, hoping that Gervonta Davis takes the bait and tries to walk him down so that, in Rolly Romero's coach's words, you can get knocked out. And I'm telling you right now, dude, I know that that's what Rolly Romero is hoping for, but Rolly Romero better be real careful because that's what Gervonta Davis might just do. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel, man. We're going to talk about Gervonta Davis and Rolly Romero, a fight that's coming up in December. Not too far out. It's just a little bit over a month from now. We should have a really good month of boxing in November and December, and this is one of the fights that I'm looking forward to. I wasn't originally looking forward to the fight because in my mind's eye, I think this is just a blowout. But most of my problem came with it. I'm just not a big fan of Rolly Romero, and I just don't think that Rolly Romero is that good a fighter. However, after the press conference and after watching a little bit more tape on Rolly Romero, I'm actually kind of intrigued by the fight, man, because I think that there's a lot of a lot of ill will between the two guys. I think Gervonta Davis genuinely does not like Rolly Romero, and I think Rolly Romero genuinely does not like Gervonta Davis. And more importantly, Rolly Romero ain't got no choice but to try to go for a knockout against Gervonta Davis and press the gas on him. Otherwise, he's going to get beat, and he's going to get beat badly. So there's a real good chance that we might actually get a very, very exciting fight. And I mean, I think there's a 100% chance we're going to get an exciting fight. The question just is, where's the excitement going to come from? And I'm 95% that the excitement is going to come off the gloves of Gervonta Davis. But I was listening to an interview that took place with Rolly Romero and the trainer for Rolly Romero, and he was asked questions about the fight and what they were going to do. And one thing that they said was that they hoped that Gervonta Davis really did try to go for a knockout with Gervonta Davis, and he hoped that he tried to walk him down. Because they said if Gervonta Davis tries to walk Rolly Romero down, that means that Gervonta Davis is gonna get knocked out, because they know that Rolly Romero's got these missiles in his hands, and they've got I think what they call it, the nuke or something. He's got the nuke. They got the weapon to basically blow up Gervonta Davis. And so I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know what, man? They better be real careful asking for Gervonta to walk down Rolly Romero, because honestly, man, that's probably what Gervonta Davis should do to Rolly Romero to get Rolly Romero out of there all the sooner, man. I'm not sure. First of all, I'm not sure how many people in Rolly Romero's career have actually really went straight at him and actually tried to get inside of his punches, get on the inside and really take it to him on the inside. Now, I'm not talking about standing there. I'm not talking about they're standing there at mid-range, standing at distance or standing, in mid-range or anything like that. I'm talking about, where a mid-range hooker can catch you. None of that. I'm talking about going to him, getting in that guy's chest and trying to wear this dude out and brutalize him for however long the fight happens. If Gervonta Davis does that to Rolly Romero, I don't think Rolly Romero is going to have the skills to handle the inside fighting. And it might actually be safer for Gervonta Davis to do that than it would be for him to sit on the outside and risk that he gets caught on the end of some of Rolly Romero's punches. Now, I think is a really good example of where somebody tried to bait somebody into a up close fight and it really backfired on them, was when Canelo Alvarez was fighting Gennady Golovkin the second time. And Gennady Golovkin was trying to get in his head, saying he didn't fight like a Mexican fighter, that he didn't go toe-to-toe, right? And I think that Canelo Alvarez really did take that personally, because what Canelo Alvarez did was say, okay, yeah, I'll fight you toe-to-toe. I'll do that. And what he did was he went and he did exactly what he said he was going to do. And for my money, he won the second fight he won that second fight convincingly to me. there's a lot of people that said in the first fight that they believe that Gennady Golovkin won that fight because there was periods of time when Canelo Alvarez was sitting up against the ropes, you know, slipping punches and doing this, that, and the other thing. And you could have been counting some of those points for Gennady Golovkin, right? So in that particular case, when Canelo Alvarez stepped to him and was pushing Gennady Golovkin back, Gennady Golovkin really didn't know what to do. I don't know if Gennady Golovkin really had expected him to do that. I think Gennady Golovkin had been spending most of his career with people being afraid of his power and as a result, getting used to chasing people and hunting other people down. And when that got turned on him, it looked like he was a little bit confused with that. Now, and I'm saying that for a level of a fighter like Gennady Golovkin, who is most definitely a world-class fighter, who can, to a degree, fight on the inside. Against a guy like Rolly Romero, that might actually be a death nail for Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero can get beat up, get worn down, and get frustrated and get beat up like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's the mode that Gervonta Davis takes towards him, man. Now, and there's another thing about Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is not necessarily a guy that is really a grind out type of fighter. You know, he's not like a Marcus Maidana fighter who's going to throw, you know, a million punches at you and hit something, hit your arms, hit you on the back of the head, right? Really stay busy. Rolly Romero is somebody, his punch output is not that high. He really is more akin to a Deontay Wilder, a less skilled Deontay Wilder with less knockout power, and I'm always going to represent Deontay Wilder because I think that man is massively underrated. But Rolly Romero really does seem like he's running around, like not running around, but like he is really just trying to pick his shots and thinks and looking for that one shot that is going to get you out of there. I just don't think he's going to be able to land that. Well, number one, he's more than likely not going to be able to land that on Gervonta Davis. And when Rolly Romero, and I've listened to Rolly Romero talk, when he says that he brings up the fight with Leo Santa Cruz and how Leo Santa Cruz was able to touch and able to hit Gervonta Davis, or how, you know, at a certain point in time in that fight, Mario Barrios was able to hit him. I think a lot of that has to do with what the explanation that Tank gave. If Tank doesn't feel like you can hurt him, then he may let you get a shot. He may risk you touching him just so that he makes sure that he can get in close to you and he can land them big bombs on you, because you're not going to be able to take his shot when he can take your shot. That is a little bit of the dog in Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis was like that with Jose Pedraza too. Just very much seek and destroy with him. He didn't respect Jose Pedraza's power. I don't think he got hit that much in that particular fight, but he was really willing to push the gas on these guys that he doesn't believe can hurt him. With Rolly Romero, though, I'm sure he'll have enough respect for Rolly Romero's power, not to just, you know, not to stand at a distance where he can get hit with shots that Rolly Romero wants to hit him with. And I think that is either going to be, he's either going to have to be out of distance and then come in and pot shot Rolly Romero, or he's just going to have to go to Rolly Romero, make Rolly Romero fight at close quarters and wear him down. So, like I said, if Rolly Romero is hoping for him to go towards him, he might just be asking for something that he really doesn't want. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.